Welcome back to the Casual Game Hobbyist. We're back in our College Football 26 Dynasty. It's Coach Nathan Moore, the offensive coordinator of Nebraska currently. And let's review our last game, Game 2 of the 2025 season. Nebraska defeated the 23rd ranked Auburn Tigers. Good win, but let's move ahead and move on to Week 3 and our third game of the 2025 season. So our recruits are progressing, advancing nicely, gain some experience points, and we'll take a look at who's at risk for leaving. Still a whole bunch of people, but we'll worry about that later. Right now, we're just going to try to win every game that is in front of us. That's all we can do for right now. So Week 3, we have a game against Army, the Black Knights of the United States Military Academy. They're coming to Lincoln, Nebraska to play us at Nebraska. And right now, we're going to go through our recruiting, schedule visits, adjust our points, and do our best to get people interested in our school. So let's go ahead and fast forward through some of this. With that done, let's take a look at the top 25 after Week 2. Looks like just about everybody won in the top 14 there. Texas dropping one, Alabama moving up one. As we scroll down, we look at our Nebraska Cornhuskers moving into the top 25 from unranked, with our win over Auburn moving to number 24 in that top 25. Taking a look at the Heisman Trophy candidates, John Mateer, number 1, Rocco Beck, number 2, Katron Allen, Jalen Rayner, and Kyron Drones. Looks a little bit different than our real life Heisman Trophy candidates, but hey, this is a lot of fun. That's going to be okay. So with that, let's take a look at the team schedule. So we are 2-0 after a big win over Cincinnati, and then a big win over Auburn. Again, they're ranked 23 at the time. Have a game this week against Army at home. So let's take a look at Army. Let's see what they've done well so far on offense and defense. Army being in the American Conference, and they've played one game so far. They are 0-1. Looks like they scored 21 points, 308 yards of total offense, with only 34 of those coming through the pass and 274 on the ground. Not surprising with our option attack, or the option attack that Army has. So we're going to have to defend the run over and over and over again when Army comes to Lincoln to visit us. And so that's the offense. Not a lot to go off of. With them only playing one game, same thing defensively. They did give up 356 yards in that one game. Only let up 80 yards on the ground, but 276 through the air. So we're not going to change anything, though. We are still going to try to pound the ball and run our option attack against Army. Let's get on to the game. Your 24th ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers against the Army Black Knights. Time to get the game started as our team comes out of the locker room. 7 p.m. night game at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. There's head coach Matt Rule holding back the boys as they are excited to play their first home game of the season in front of their adoring Cornhusker fans. And out comes the 0-1 Army Black Knights, led by Jeff Monken. Their triple attack offense going to be on display today, really by both teams. And with that, let's do the coin flip. Let's kick the ball off. And again, since Coach Nathan Moore is only the offensive coordinator, we are only going to play offense. So Nebraska takes over. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line at the kickoff. After the kickoff, excuse me. And Luke Lindemeyer picks up a solid 4 yards there, handing off the ball to Emmett Johnson to pick up 3, bringing up a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line. But Lindenmeyer gets stuffed at the line. We're going for it. It's 4th and 1. We can pick up a yard. Surely we can pick up a yard, and surely we cannot. Coach Rule is going to be pretty frustrated at that turnover and downs. On our first possession, Army picks up great field position, and they pick up a touchdown, leading to Nebraska's second offensive drive here. Again, starting at the 25. I'm going to flip it out to the right. Only picking up a yard on that run. A lot of movement, a lot of running for 1 yard there. Yeah, triple option out of the shotgun formation. Coming back left, big explosive play. Picking up a ton of yardage. Picking up 22 yards. Quentin Ives. Give him that first down signal. There we go. Good celebration. An even better run. And Nebraska is in business near the 50-yard line, near midfield. Simple inside zone run up the middle for 5 yards for our workhorse of the year, Emmett Johnson. And here he goes again. Run off to the right. Another explosive play. Big play. Nice juke. And he's already got 36 yards on 3 carries. So far, so good. But as we're about to enter the red zone here, we got to keep the pressure up. Got to punch this thing in. Good run by Dylan Raiola. Brings up 2nd and inches from the 11. Running halfback counter. Picking up the first down, bringing us ever closer to that end zone. 1st and goal from the 6. Let's do a little fullback pitch. The fullback doesn't just run between the tackles. He can run outside too. Give the crowd that salute. And that's a touchdown for Luke Lindenmeyer. Good run. Good play call by Coach Moore. Gets Nebraska 6 points, about to be 7 on the board. And that's we get the ball back, still 7-7. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Trying to run a little route out to the flat for the fullback, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 8. Counter option does not fool the defense. Pick up only 2 yards on that play. So we're going to run a halfback screen. Even though Army didn't blitz, they dropped back. Opened up a lot of space there for Emmett Johnson to get the ball and get upfield. Picking up the first down and go right back to him. The run up the middle. Good gain of 15 plus there. And as the first quarter winds down, this is going to be the last play of the first quarter. Quentin Ives picks up 11 yards and the first down. And with that is the end of the first quarter, as Nebraska will start the second quarter near midfield. 114 yards on the ground for your Cornhuskers. Solid time of possession there in the first quarter, although it is only 7-7. We're going to look to change that and put some points up on the board here. So 1st and 10 from the 49. Quarterback ISO fakes it to the fullback. Raiola takes it himself for 6 yards. A good pickup on first down. Trying to hit Emmett Johnson on the drag route underneath. Could not get the ball off. Brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 4 from the flex bone. Give it to Johnson up the middle for the first down. Going to run this play action out of the wishbone. Got really nothing there, so just dump it off underneath. Only picked up a yard, but it wasn't a negative play, so there's something there. And Lindenmeyer up the middle for a solid gain of 4 yards. Let's try the counter option again. And good flip out there. And good acceleration by Emmett Johnson. Good chunk play again. Looks like we're on the speed option off to the right. Good pitch. And Quentin Ives make it to the end zone before getting tackled. He does. Touchdown, Nebraska. 13-7 in the second quarter. Do your dance. Celebrate with your teammates. You just put Nebraska up by 6, soon to be 7. Great run. And it's 14-7 Nebraska. And after a turnover, offense is going to take over on the 4-yard line. And can't quite get to the end zone. Picks up 3 yards. We are on the doorstep. And stuffed again from the 1-yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 1. Just over 5 minutes remaining until halftime. Gotta think that this is 4-down territory, and we don't need it. Emmett Johnson with the 1-yard rushing touchdown. Gives Nebraska 20 points to Army's 7. And assuming a good extra point, it's going to be 21-7. Nebraska is up 2 touchdowns. So defense holds, gets us the ball back at the 41-yard line, up 14 with over 4 minutes left. And Raiola going deep, going for the big play, going for the big shot. Doesn't connect, but no harm, no foul. Brings up 2nd and 10. Solid execution of the speed option. Picks up 9 yards and gets us to 3rd and short. 3rd and inches here. And you got to think again, it's 4-down territory from the opponent's 32-yard line at 3rd and inches. If they don't get it, they're going to go for it. And instead of taking the easy first down, again, taking the deep shot, unsuccessful. Let's give it to Lindenmeyer, get it up the middle, get a couple yards, pick up the first down, and a new set of downs. Continue our march towards the end zone. Johnson on the give, up the middle for 3 yards. 2nd and 7 from the 26. Running triple option. Good fake up the middle, solid pitch, good 5-yard gain. That brings us to the 2-minute timeout. And after the 2-minute timeout, it's going to be 3rd and 2, Nebraska. And again, not quite making it to the line to gain. Bringing up another 4th down. I mean, if we don't lead the nation 4th down conversions this year, I don't know. I don't know who's going to. Because we just got another one there with a hard-nosed run up the middle. 1st and 10 from the 16 in the red zone, and our guys got caught up on each other there. No one home on the pass. Brings up 2nd and 10. And quick curl route. It's a good pass. Brings up a 1st down. Gives Raiola 25 yards passing. But here we are knocking on the door again. 1st and 10 from the 4. Play action, bootleg. Yeah, you just cannot connect in the end zone with our receiver there. And I see our guy on the left is uncovered. We're going to audible to a pass play, and, well, it didn't matter. Didn't get anywhere. Immediately sacked. Army takes their last timeout. Try to conserve some time to score for themselves. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 7. There is Raiola's passing touchdown. He's been so desperately wanting this game. Touchdown, Nebraska. It's going to soon make it 28-7. The route is on. With 1:27 left, touchdown to Ja'Cory Barney Jr. 28-7. Get the ball back with 11 seconds left till halftime. Just run the ball, get it to halftime, and as an offense, we got to be excited where we're at. We scored 28 points in that first half, led by Emmett Johnson, 101 yards on 14 attempts, 1 touchdown. Great showing in the first half. We're going to try to keep it up in the second half. We want to keep our foot on the pedal, score some more points, and turn this into a true rout. But we also want to keep that clock moving and get out of here with the win, first and foremost. So QB counter, picks up 6 yards for Raiola. Give to Johnson up the middle for no gain. Bring it up 3rd and 4 from the 42. Not sure what Raiola saw or didn't see there, but he tried to run it up the middle after taking the snap. Gets nowhere, leading to a punt. Thankfully, our defense holds again, brings up 1st and 10 from the 46. Read option going nowhere. Not a good read. Raiola loses a yard. 2nd and 11 from the 45. Running the pitch play to the outside for Johnson out of the flex bone. Nothing doing. This Army defense is, they got a talking to at halftime because they're showing up in the second half. We're going to run the Texas route with Johnson out of the backfield. Picks up some yards, not enough for the first down, leading to another Nebraska punt. And another Army punt, apparently, because we're going to get the ball back at the 29. Give it to Luke Lindenmeyer, chew up a bunch of yards, gets us to 2nd and short. Give it to him again. He gets stuffed on 2nd and 1, bringing up 3rd and 1 from the 38. Surely we have to get a yard in the first down. Thankfully, we do. 3 straight runs by Lindenmeyer, netting about 12 yards in total. On 1st and 10. Another play action pass, and not really sure what happened there. Looks like Rayola's arm was hit as he was trying to throw it, and the ball's intercepted by Army. Got to win the turnover battle, and that's not helping. But again, the defense holds. We get the ball back. On 1st and 10, lose 2 yards. Ran the counter option maybe one too many times. They were ready for it there. On 2nd and 12, running triple option right out of the shotgun and just nothing doing. Losing another 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 14. The only positive thing I can say is the clock keeps running, getting us closer to triple zeros. Great routes, great comeback route, and a great pass by Dylan Raiola. Gets the first down for Nebraska, and we're going to keep it on the ground as much as we can. Keep running the ball to keep that clock moving. And when we're not running the ball, if we can keep our passes short, that's what we're going to do to ensure we make the catch, get down in bounds, and keep the clock running. It's a good read by Raiola there to keep the ball in the speed option. Picks up a first down for Nebraska. Johnson up the middle. Great run. He's got 114 yards on 20 rushes. Gives him the yellow first down sign. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Nebraska on the 29-yard line. Clock brings us to under 5 minutes as Nebraska continues to stuff the ball. So not getting the points that Coach Moore wanted here in the second half, but we're playing keep away, keep control of the ball, keeping the clock moving, and inching ever closer to 3-0. Play action pass, trying to get it back to Johnson. He gets caught up from with his blockers. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 with 2 minutes 55 seconds left in the game. Raiola's going to take it himself. Can't quite get to the end zone. Picks up 7, brings up 3rd and 3. On 3rd and 3 from the 4. Johnson can't get anything, and we're just going to kick the field goal, take some points, and put Nebraska up 31-7. Our Cornhusker there is very happy with the score of 31-7. Defense holds again. Gets the ball back for our offense, and it's time for us to ice this game. That first down certainly helps. Army's conceding here. They're not going to call their timeouts, so we're going to run one last play, a run play off to the right, picking up 8 yards. And now we get to watch the clock slowly tick down to 0. There's our triple zeros. There's the end of the game. Nebraska 31, Army 7. Handshake there between Coach Rule and Coach Monken. That gets us to 3-0. And our player of the game for the 3rd game in a row is Emmett Johnson. 24 attempts, 144 yards, 1 touchdown. Good game overall. A very flashy or prolific first half from the Nebraska offense. Second half left a lot to be desired, but we hung on to the ball. We played keep away. We let that clock run down, and we came away with the W. Join us for the next game as we try to go 4-0 and continue to move up the rankings. If you like this, please hit subscribe, please like it, and watch the whole playlist. We'll see you next time.